here we go. Off the dock. All right, all systems normal so far. Lindy's already up there getting the mooring lines ready. We're gonna head right over here to Saga Cove. We've never went there before, but it is a pretty little spot with mooring balls on the other side of Hog Island. So we're gonna test the engine a little bit and then go right over. There's where we came from. Woburn Bay, back this way. And this is Saga Cove on the backside of Hog Island. Looks awesome. Looks really awesome. Go grab a mooring. Wow, we did it.
We did it. All 200 yards.
Not too far. I think I can see the dock around the corner. I'm testing out the new inReach here. We switched from from Spot Messenger to it. So yeah, seems like it's working so far. But here's Saga Cove. Beautiful little spot. Oh, look at that beautiful porta boat, brand new with the seat covers. Yes. All right, life afloat. Very, very exciting. It's the morning after our first night sleeping on the boat on the mooring in Saga Cove, and it just feels really nice out here. I don't know, you know, we're just not very far away from the dock right over there, but out here on a mooring ball or at anchor, I just feel like we're in our own little world. It's like relaxing. We don't even really have to leave the boat all day if we don't want to. We can just relax, do some boat chores or whatever. When you're on the dock, you know, you just feel like you should get off the boat and do something all the time or every day. You know, sitting on the boat at the dock isn't fun. Sitting on the boat at anchor or on a mooring is really cool. It just reminds me of why we love to live on the boat. You know, we're here, $1 million view houses on the hills, $1 million resort over on Calvini Island, and you know, out here we're just like part of the scenery and have the same views. It's awesome. So yeah. Lindy's down here relaxing. What you looking at there?
The Rainman operation manual.
Yeah.
So I understand how it works.
Yeah, we've been studying that. We're gonna run the water maker for the first time, so that's really pretty exciting. We've got all our supplies sitting out here. Here's the Rainman unit, and this has the hoses and the membranes in it. This is a little Honda engine. That's the high pressure pump. And then here's a hose that I think goes in the water. Let's look in here. Okay, these long white things are the two membranes. Got some pressurized stuff. Yeah, and then these are hoses to spit out the clean water and the water that's called the brine. What do you call
discharge?
The discharge. All right.
I'm still here with the main.
Oh yeah.
The most important part.
Yes. She's keeping me straight because I don't know, I'm actually pretty nervous about this because it's a pretty expensive thing and I don't want to mess it up. All right, so we've got our hose. Which one is this again?
The black high pressure hose.
High pressure hose. Okay.
To the pressure supply unit.
It says place the intake hose in the source water. All right.
Off the ocean.
Put it in.
You don't want it on the seafloor.
Okay. And next, brine output. Then it says to place the white product hose, where at?
On the deck of your vessel.
Okay, so we'll put that down here. We've got to flush it for like 30 minutes first. So yeah, we're about ready to crank this thing up and see what happens. All right, here goes nothing. Okay, tanks are all full. Over 2 hours now, but I think the normal time will be just an hour or so. So yeah, it went really well. We're putting everything away. We did our freshwater flush, and that's it. Wow, I mean,
It's pretty amazing. You just made one.
yes. So, I mean, for 5 years, we've been just taking the blue jerry jugs to town once a week or so. And, I mean, that worked fine, but this is gonna be better. We've already started taking longer showers. We can take cockpit showers and, you know, spray things off to keep things, you know, nicer, where they'll last longer, like the dinghy and the dinghy motor and just everything. It's gonna be nice. So pretty exciting.
We spent the next few days going to our favorite restaurants, making provisioning runs to the grocery store, and hanging out with friends. While we waited for a box of equipment we had shipped ourselves just before leaving the U.S. We had already started paying attention to the weather, knowing we had some big passages coming up, since we were interested in going to some of the newly opened countries that have been closed to us during the previous 2 years of the pandemic. During the winter in the Caribbean, a truly good multi-day weather window may only happen once a month, and one such window was opening up here within a week of us leaving the dock. But it appeared our shipment wouldn't arrive and clear customs in time. Plus, if you've followed us a long time, you know we don't do anything in a hurry, especially when it comes to decisions on big passages. We love Grenada, and who really cares if we get some extra weeks exploring here? But that weather window kept getting longer and better and better. And that's when on a Friday afternoon, less than a week from us leaving the dock, everything suddenly started to fall exactly in place.
Things have kind of started to move quickly. Today's Saturday, and we've got one more shipment with our halyards coming in, and it was here, but it hadn't cleared customs, and we didn't think it was going to happen before the weekend. But yesterday we found out it was going to happen, and we still hadn't had our sails delivered because they take up a lot of room, and we wanted to have our halyards to put them up. We found out on Friday that the sail storage place wasn't open on the weekend, so we called them and said, hey, can we get our sails right away? And they said okay, and we had them delivered to the dock. We brought them out here, You can see them out here. We've just got them laying around because we haven't had the halyard pickup yet. But yeah, there we've got the sails. We're going to town today to get the halyards. We're planning to start to sail in just a couple of days, maybe to Carriacou, or what we've decided is our ultimate first goal is to get to Martinique. Putting the sails on, getting the halyards ready, and then we're watching the weather. There's a good weather window like right now that we're coming into. So yeah, I'm really excited about sailing. So we're getting ready down here. You about ready to go to town?
Yeah.
All right, we get the halyards, and then you're probably gonna need to be hoisted up the mast. Your arms all ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, good. Package is in hand and on the boat. Some of our halyards here. We stopped by the grocery store for some extra snacks. And some meat, bag of chicken breast. We got some steaks and whatnot. And then a few other odds and ends from our shipment. Yeah, so next thing's gonna be trying to get these halyards on. Okay, first we're gonna try to put the new jib halyard on there. Got a mouse line for it here. I don't have to go up the mast for that one. The reason I do have to go up the mast is some of our mouse lines chafed through while we were gone. So I've got to go up there to drop one new mouse line down, and Lindy will have to catch it down here. That should be interesting. Halyard attached to our mouse line. I guess go ahead, Lindy. Start pulling it through. Into the mast. I think it's already in there.
I think it is.
Okay, it's gonna come out right there. Would you look at that? There it is. We did it.
Yahoo!
Jib halyard, success. Next we've got the spinnaker halyard. Very nice, new and pretty. Yes. Time to pull it through.
Up at the top of the mast now, we knew we'd be working all day long in some high winds. We were trying to be thorough with our preparations while trying not to rush, but at the same time not wanting to miss this ever-improving weather window.
We are working on putting a mousing line because our mousing line chafed through while we were gone. So I'm going to run a new one. Zach's up there dropping it down the mast. Then we're going to fish it out of this little hole right here. See Zach up there? Crazy. So he's using the outside line to try and move it around so he can see it and maybe snag it with his little piece of bent wire.
I finally got it. That's what was in there. All right, now we're gonna run the main halyard up. That'll be the last one. We got all the halyards run. There we go. Only one that's still old is the main halyard there, but it's only a few years old. Yeah, looks good. And I found a problem with a light up the mast, fixed that. Yeah, but it's gotten to around 5 o'clock now, so we're gonna wait and put the sails on tomorrow. We're still planning to, the day after tomorrow, sail up to Carriacou. Maybe continue on up to Martinique the next day, so getting closer. I imagine Lindy's down here starting to get ready for some sort of dinner.
Yeah.
What are we having tonight?
Chicken, vegetable, stir fry.
Sounds yummy. Looks like I still need to put up my tools. Got a plate of epoxy out here. Still a bunch of stuff around. Yeah, clean this up and we'll call it a day. All right. Time to put the sails on. There we go. Got the head sail in position.
All right, ready? So Zach needed one more trip halfway up the mast to put the light fixture, the cover on it. No big deal, just a short trip. And then this happened. Actually, you can't even see the rain anymore. Hence why I look like a wet rat. Is that exciting?
Yes, I didn't even see it coming until you said something. Wow. All right, it's been a long day of prep, but we're finally done. There's a whole lot of wind that we didn't expect today, so putting up the sails wasn't exactly easy, but yeah, we've got them all ready. Watched a pretty sunset here in Saga Cove. Already got the water maker down in the cockpit. The front deck looks as clean as it's been since we've been out here. And down below is looking pretty good too. Yeah. So I think we're gonna get up really early in the morning and try to leave between 5 and 6 and head for Carriacou. It's starting to smell good in the kitchen. What do we got, Lindy?
We're gonna have some pasta with veggies and baby clams and little basil pesto.
All right. That's exciting. I think it's gonna give me plenty of energy for some sailing.
That's right. The high,
You clothed, Lindy? Oh, there you go.
also this audio is probably going to be terrible because the wind is blowing so hard.